fire starter. You're a fire starter.
My whiskey dick is useless, can barely fill my face. So now I'm back at Hula Hut, looking for a taste to shoot it fast, shoot it hard. At another whiskey bar, throw it down, throw it back, toss it round, pass it back. Lick the salt, suck the lime, kill the shot and killing time. Throw it up in the sink. When I'm with my friends, I drink. I drink. I drink.
Hello. I hate doing these by myself, but we'll give it a shot. I couldn't sleep anyways. So I figured I'd come on here and talk about this how do I even like this uninspired, tepid attempt at rebooting such a beloved and cherished franchise. The girlfriend is not happy because like this is like her game. Like Saints Row is her. Well, now The Sims, but like forever it was Saints Row and only Saints Row, and they are. Oh boy. If you haven't seen this, we'll just go through it real quick. Ugh. Ooh, it's so pretty. Like, it's definitely pretty. That's cool. That's awesome. Oh, taco trucks. I've ate at taco trucks. Don't care who Eli is. I don't care who this person is.
Here it comes.
Like, all right. I'm gonna stop it there. From the jump, all right. You're already behind the eight ball because you are not including any of the beloved characters that were a part of Saints Row. Whether that is, and of course, I can't think of any of their names because they're so beloved. You had the dude that Keith David played. You had Gat, who went to hell, and you had I guess a couple of chicks in there somewhere. I think one was Russian. Who knows? Anyway, but like so, you have no one that people loved from the original games. You're gonna have all new characters. Okay, cool, man. You better make them awesome. They better just grab your attention and be like, oh, dude, that dude is awesome. Let's see how they do. Not impressed already.
And I got the dealer.
Okay.
They're heading your way.
Is this low focus for me? Oh, you know what? Watch this. All right, I'm good now. It's hardened up my own stuff. What did I miss?
Was that a gunshot?
All right. So in the other St. Rose, right? There was the nerdy chick that helped you with computers or whatever. I'm guessing this is her now in this. Cool.
Yeah.
Moving on.
Shot the dealer.
That is so unprofessional.
By the way, no one is cursed. We are, 45 seconds in, and no one has said, is it too early for me to say it? Fuck it. No one has said fuck. It's not Saints Row. How has no one said fuck yet? Ugh.
There's a lot of them. Can we do this?
We can't afford not to. Nina, you good?
It's sad when like the bad guy is like the most interesting looking dude in your trailer.
Yeah, let's do it.
Look at this bow tie wearing motherfucker.
What are you guys thinking for dinner tonight?
How about I roll this chili con carne?
I see they went with the Tila build for this one.
Hey guys, what you got in the? Oh,
This is the funny part. This is the part to make you go, ha ha. Someone's personality. Oh look, they're gonna try to steal the car. It is.
We need 'em for our startup. It's a criminal empire. I got it.
Oh my god, it's so bad. It's so frustrating to watch this. There's nothing to grab you. It is just lazy. The humor is listen. It was Saints Row was never known as highbrow comedy, but at the very least, it was unique and I tested boundaries or what have you, what was acceptable. But this is just again, no one has even said fuck yet. We're a minute and a half in it. We're almost halfway over. Math. Yeah, almost halfway over. And no one has said a curse word. And you're telling me this is Saints Row. This Steve Urkel looking mother. What's crazy is like the original Saint Row games were very diverse. Not because they were pushing diversity or not because like it was mandated or there was check boxes, but it fit, it felt right. No one gave a shit. But now it just screams like, look how diverse we are now. Like Yas Queen, first Saints Row game ever to be this diverse. Forget every other Saints Row game. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. It. You know what the problem is? It's so fucking clean and sanitized and Fortnite. It's there's no grit. There's no edge. There's no what am I looking for? There's nothing that tells you you're in a Saints Row game except for up at the top where it says Saints Row reboot. Like none of these dudes would make it. Sorry, none of these people would make it into the gang in Stillwater. None of them. I think this person is the worst part. It's frustrating to even watch it. I can't. It's so nothing. It's soulless, and I think I think that's probably. Oh, I'm going to be in one of those moods tonight. I think it is prevalent throughout media in all senses. It's lifeless, it's soulless. There's nothing personal to any of it. And what's weird is like at the same time, all it is personal because the majority of writers, whether it's been gonna be oh man, if they're making a movie, I no. But whether it's comics or this new MCU is all insert characters for yourself. So at the same time, it is only personal because it is just these people living out their fantasies or what they think it should be, and at the same time, it is void of anything unique or artistic. Like there's just nothing artistic about what is being made for almost the entirety of media, whether it's comics, movies, or television, what have you, or streaming, whatever. It's all just void. It's a void of just corporate mandates and intersectional ladders and check boxes to be marked off, and MCUs gets turned into that as each episode has to have 2 fights, has to have 3 jokes, always leading up to something else rather than in of itself being good. I watched Primal. I watched the first episode, and it was 23 minutes with no dialogue. and it told almost like I guess a complete story. The main character had like an entire arc. There was tragedy, there was triumph, and growth without anyone saying a word. But you give these assholes over MCU all the money and resources and time that they need to do a Star Wars trilogy, and the best that they can do is make you remember how great the other ones are. Like, I was trying to think of something enjoyable from any of them, three of them, but man, there's nothing that stands out, like with the original trilogy, each one just has those moments, like Luke looking up at the binary suns and just that music hits, beautiful, great, stands out. Every time I think New Hope, that's what I'm at. Empire Strikes Back, it's him hanging upside down at the bottom of Cloud City, and just being portrayed not just by like um not even portrayed, but not like it was even more devastating than what it appears, because he also had that realization that he was lied to by Obi-Wan or Ben, and all of that gets like flooded as he's saying it upside down, one hand down, and yeah, and Return of the Jedi just oh the fight in the Emperor's room, whatever it is, whatever it's called, because that music with the choir, and it builds, and it's just beautiful. It's just wow, it gets like that rage and Luke that comes out, But with the new trilogy, I guess like with Rise of Skywalker, the thing that stands out the most for me is the very beginning when she's floating in the air with 100 rocks spinning around her, because just the absurdity of what it is, and having just told my girlfriend not to laugh out loud because we're at a movie theater with people that may like it, and I just bust out laughing. But anyway, what was I talking about? Saints Row? Yeah, not looking forward to it. Based on that trailer, dude, could not care. I guess nobody's up, dude. Send some invites out there, but whatever. I'll go a little bit longer, I guess. So there's that. Anyway, I don't know what else to talk about, honestly. What else happened? Oh, you know what? Hold on. Saints Row. Let me get the character descriptions, right? These are supposed to be like more relatable characters. And let me bring them up because this is ridiculous. I love this title. Saints Row gets a gritty reboot set in the Weird West. Gritty is not a word I would use. Where's it at? Here we go. Here we go. All right. Saints Row, the class clown of GTA-esque open world, blah, 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 blah. Rebooted series about back to basics, focus on ground level crime and violence. Yeah. Okay. The new game is called da-da-da. Yeah, set in the finance area. Yeah, blood doesn't matter. Don't care. The villains focus on at least gaming. Don't care. Here we go. The chief creative officer, Jim Boone, too cool of a name for him, says that is broadly a contemporary millennial power fantasy. It's only later that the game's focus switches to the sort of empire building that in the previous series eventually saw your characters become president. Look at this. Get the fuck out of here. This aren't tags. Here we go. So you're stuck with these. You have like 3 people that you're stuck with. Here we go. Meet the new boss. Look at this shit. Relatable. Here we go. All right, there's Eli, pictured second from right. So that's Bowtie. And MBA student who works as the team's planner, speaking in the language of startups, investment, and business. Then there's Nina, pictured right, okay, the team's driver, who had aspirations of becoming an anthropologist, but got sucked into working as a mechanic for Los Panteros. Rounding out the quartet, whatever, of which you are the fourth member, is Kevin, a topless, thrill-seeking DJ who, like his fellow idols, loves wearing a kawaii, is that it? Cyberpunk helmet and wrecking havoc. Ah, advance. Oh my god. Anyway, these are supposed to be relatable. At no point in my life could I ever relate to anyone there. I guess maybe the DJ, because I've listened to music before. The elephant in the room that it chose that it, and the classic series of games were very much of their time, meaning they were good. And it can't have helped that the company's last attempt at a reboot, Agents of Mayhem, received lukewarm reviews and poor sales. Had burned through all of his narrative. Right? No. But is it still fun? Nope. If I had a concern, it's that I always found Saints Row a more enjoyable franchise than GTA because of the emphasis on fun. The challenges soon became repetitive, but the breadth of ways in which you could complete a mission and the fun weapons helped smooth the edges. If it's here so far, wow, this dude is an idiot. Anyway, I don't know, man. Yeah, we really can't, dude. I mean, I don't know. I think that's the problem. I think it's the issue is that they're expecting people to relate to them rather than they needing to relate to us. Does that make sense? You know, rather than it's crafting characters that other people can relate to. They would rather craft characters that they want in these fantasies of perfection, like you see it with T'Challa being Star-Lord, that he was perfect in every way, could do no wrong. I think some of that had to do with it was written by a white guy, and the white guy did not want to give him any flaws whatsoever because that would come and bite him in the ass. But yeah, no, it's like they don't know how to write interesting. They only know how to write perfect. And if someone is perfect and can do no wrong, I mean, you gotta believe like people are gonna be interested. Find a single movie character I can relate to. I mean, well, it depends. Like, I mean, you can go back, as far as modern day. Ooh, that's tough, man. I don't know, man. The first ones that come to mind are like The Gray. I loved The Gray. If you haven't seen The Gray, do yourself the favor. It's a Liam Neeson. Yeah, Liam Neeson movie. It's great. I think the trailer set it up for failure because it made it seem as though it was more like Taken but in snow against wolves, but it wasn't. The Gray is a great movie. Yeah, I really love that dude in that one, and I think Logan was very relatable as well. Pretty much anybody that's broken, I guess, I find relatable in some way or another. As far as anything recently, man, I can't think of anything that's been made recently that I find relatable. Maybe Benny Loves You. I get Benny. He's just trying to kill his way into someone's heart. Oh, fuck it, dude. I'm gonna show y'all Benny. Because I keep talking about it, and I don't think no one has ever came back and be like, hey, Mad, man, you told me to watch Benny Loves You, and I watched Benny Loves You, and it was amazing, and you're so smart. Like, how has nobody told me this sooner about this Benny guy? So that's what we're gonna do. Gonna share a trailer. Probably gonna get this. Me get taken down, but it's worth it. Shit. I don't know if I share the. Oh, this is the guy for you then. Yeah, definitely. I don't know if I shared this audio. I think I did, but just in case, let's do it again. All right.
The bear, he'll kill you
Oh
all.
my goodness. Okay, can I just say, I'm probably gonna end up EFAPing this as well. Can I just say that I hate the trailer for trailers? Like, I don't know when this started. I don't know who started it, but fuck you, dude. Like, you know what I mean? Like, before you start a trailer, it's like a mini trailer to show you what's gonna be in the trailer. Why are you doing this? Who thought this was a good idea, and why do they keep doing it? Like, you just have to like close your eyes and be like, okay, is the trailer over? Okay, the trailer's over. Okay, cool. We can start the trailer.
This is Benny,
Ugh,
made just for you. As long as you have him by
I
your
love this
side,
movie.
nothing can ever hurt you,
Not even the demons in the hallway.
apart from them.
My story begins when I turned 35.
Jack, the company wants
Again, earlier I was like, maybe I can relate to some people. Not this guy. I can't really relate to this guy, just for the record.
foreclosure on the loan. Repossess your house.
But-
I have to get this finished.
Lots of people are saying you're already finished.
Oh, and it is British. Don't let that keep you from watching it.
If you bought this tape, you're a loser. It's time to let go of the past. Do not.
By the way, I know this song because I've used it before. You can find it in Adobe Premiere.
Change. Embrace it.
This music, yeah. And then like it's gonna go, dun, 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 yeah.
It can't be bargained with.
I shit you not, this thing had my girlfriend laughing and crying. She cried probably 3 times in this movie.
He doesn't feel pity or remorse. He absolutely will not
I'm just stopping to tell you about how my girlfriend cried in the movie, just in case I get taken down.
stop until you are dead.
So good. Anyway. So yeah, that's Benny. Loves you. It's fantastic. Watch it. Do yourself the favor. You're welcome. Anyway. All right, guys. I guess Noah's coming. I don't know. I ain't got nothing to talk about. So I'll suggest going to watch. Fuck it. I'm gonna go watch. I don't know, man. This sucks. I hate doing these by myself. Hold on. I'm gonna contact the twins directly. See if they're awake. They'll come. Then we'll get this party started. The Australian twins. I don't know how many twins there are out there that everybody knows. Oh, I'm booty calling it. Yeah, sure, man. I would love a topic. I don't do these by myself, like at all. I don't like doing it by myself. Now I'm just texting people like, "You up? What are you wearing?" Here we go. You up? Is that weird? Texting other guys? Yeah, I guess maybe not. Who knows? See if this guy. See if this guy. Has to be somebody up. I was really hoping you had one. Maybe it's a long one. Is it my thoughts on like determinism versus free will, or what it means to be human, or time, how time works? Is time travel possible? It's not. Not in a linear sense, because of the grandfather paradox. Like in a multiverse way, yeah, sure. Then you're opening up a whole new avenue of things. But if we're talking like it's going back into the past, and then having it affect your present, it's not possible, because whatever you change, whatever reason you went back, if you were to complete it, there would be no reason for you to go back to change it. Favorite fictional character and why? Dude, Jesus. Favorite fictional character. Oh man. I guess it doesn't matter if it's movie, book, or television or whatever. Da, 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 da. You know, I really liked Geralt of Rivia. Rewatched The Witcher. I like him more from the game than from the show, because like the game was focused on him. And I think what I liked the most was his inability to, not his inability, so his realization that what will be, you know, and all you can do is kind of react to what happens, and there is no lesser evil, because even if you don't choose between the two, you're still making a choice, and thereby pretty form would be okay. Yeah. So pretty form would be okay. I don't know what pretty form. Yeah. So yeah. I really like Geralt. I don't know if I'll learn anything from characters. I don't know any characters I really learn from. I don't read a lot of fiction. I read mostly nonfiction, whether it be something on theology or philosophy, or not a lot of political stuff. But what did I learn from Geralt? Man, that was a depressing game. I remember I got this ending. You go back to the house, like to the witch's house or whatever. You find the necklace that you gave Siri or whatever, and he just like sits there and he's in the chair and he drops the sword and he's there just kind of weeping as all these monsters like just, you know, cover the house and start to go in. He just kind of gives up, and it's like, I had to go back and load a earlier save because it was so damn depressing. 4 or 5 movies, studios taking a shit on us in the movies they release. How can anyone? You can't. So the way I do not put any I don't have any optimism for anything that's coming out. If I'm surprised, that's great. But there are good things being made out there. I bring him up all the time. Craig Z. Zoller is amazing. His 3 movies of Bone Tomahawk, Brawl on Subblock 99, and Dragged Across Concrete. 3 great movies. He's amazing. Benny Loves You is great. There's also some foreign movies like The Raid 2, fantastic. There's also that one with Mads Mikkelsen, Riders of Justice, I think is what it is. It's whatever foreign country. Matt Dillon from Gunsmoke. Oh yeah. Westerns. Oh man, I grew up on westerns. My dad, we had satellite and lived out in the country on a ranch, but as soon as he found the Stars Western channel, that is, I remember the number. It was 327, I think, is the actual the number of the channel, because that's all he would watch. So, you know, I watched all of them. El Dorado, Sons of Katie Elder. I think one of my favorites, Magnificent Seven, with Yul Brynner. Love that. I love the story of the guy that took off all his clothes to jump in a field of cactus, and I asked him why he did it. He said, seemed like a pretty good idea at the time. It was a great story. Yeah, all those movies. Love some good westerns. Let's see. Technically, was it 20? So I have no hopes for that one. I really don't. It's so the way it works, because it takes it's such a long process to get movies made and get them out, that the backlash that they've seen from their agendas in these movies here recently is going to take a while for that to be flushed out, if you know what I mean, before they kind of reverse course, if they choose to reverse course. Like if you look at the MCU, everything that's coming up is already done. You know, you have all these movies that are already in the can, ready to go with that Chung-Chi, whatever it is, and then you have the Internals, Spider-Man, and then I bet you Doctor Strange I've probably already done as well. It's just like in effects, doing the effects and everything like that. But like all that's done, so it's too late for them to reverse course on those. The Eternals as well. Oh, here we go. Good Lord. Man, I've been talking about nothing, dude. Thank you, by the way, Eastland and Forbidden Ruin for giving me something to talk about, because I ran out quickly. Yeah, it's a character learning he can. Wait, which was the? Yeah, yeah. So I've been doing the show Toxic Tuesday, Toxic Masculinity on with 32 Flavors of Nick Weiser. So we watched Predator. We watched not Con Air Force One. We did, but and then there. Oh man, there's some good ones. Speed. Did Speed as well. Some great movies. They're so good and they hold up.
The only one I can speak to is perhaps Predator.
I like Predator 2 better. Anyway, where's your brother?
He's coming.
Oh, cool. Spider-Man is going to be.
His computer is a little bit slower than mine.
Oh, is it? Well, it's all Australian. I hated playing you guys in Ghost Recon with you. That Australian lag.
How's it going?
It's going. We were talking about movies that you can look forward to. Or is there any movie that you're looking forward to without being like, ugh?
I have high hopes for Dune.
What's Dune?
You know, the Frank Herbert one that's coming out with
Dune. I thought you said June.
Dune. Yeah.
Dune. I am too, but probably not for the same reasons. I'll tell you, because like I like that they kind of made it like an MCU movie. That last trailer is very quippy. It was very Joss Whedon-ish.
Oh really? Oh crap.
Oh yeah.
Just with that little bit of quote unquote humor.
Yep.
I hope it's not. There's not going to be too much of that.
Well, I was talking to Nerd Cookies and her and her dude, and like what I was telling them, like they put so much money in it that they're going to have to make it appeal to a larger audience.
Oh yeah.
Than what what Nerd Cookies and them want, because what they want is what all fans want, is for it to be true to the source material and be made for fans rather than for the mass audience.
Yeah, I can see that.
I mean that's fair enough, but at this point, because I've seen the 1980s one, who directed it? David Lynch. Yeah, that's the one. I've seen the 1980s one, and even from a writing perspective, I was like, oh my god, this is corny as hell. So and I know a lot of people love it. It's a bit of a cult classic, but anything at this point would probably be a downside better than that.
I don't know, man. Like I didn't see any cod pieces in this last trailer, which was very disappointing.
Good grief.
I was expecting at least one, They better have a joke. Like Jason Momoa better make a joke about a cod piece, or I'm going to be upset. Have y'all seen The Green Knight?
Is that the one with Dev Patel in?
Yep, that's the one.
Yeah,
No, I haven't seen it yet.
looks weird as shit. I've been thinking about watching it, but
I've heard some sort of mixed reviews about, like, some say that it's really good, but the pacing is a bit strange. Like in some bits it's too long, some bits it's too short. Otherwise, I haven't heard anything overly negative about it. So
yeah.
Is it meant to be some kind of Arthurian thing?
Yes.
yeah, if I recall correctly, yes.
Okay, well, I like Arthurian stuff in general, but I mean, I really do. I'm a big fan of that sort of stuff. But the one that I didn't like was Guy Ritchie's King Arthur. My God, that was a mess.
What? Come on.
No,
dude.
I hated
those
it.
giant elephants.
No, I hated it.
I mean,
Yeah,
don't get me
I
wrong,
hated
it looked spectacular. Like, it looked spectacular, but it was rushed. This thing needed to be spread out over.
Oh, what else was
How long
there?
was it?
Honestly,
like 2
honestly, my
hours?
initial reaction to that film was, Jesus Christ, slow the fuck down.
I tried to rewatch it, and it's so Guy Ritchie with like
I mean, it's like, what was he on crack at the time or something?
okay.
First we'll look over here, and then we'll look over here, and then we'll cut back here, and then we'll look over here.
But that's Guy Ritchie though.
Yeah, I know.
You know what I
which
mean?
is
The whole
appropriate
like
for something like Sherlock, but
like hold on, mate. Like start from the beginning, right? From the beginning, and then they do the whole like quick cut. Wait a minute, you said he was this, and then
it's a little bit later on,
Yeah.
towards maybe the middle of the movie and onwards. It was very rushed from there on.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. I like Guy Ritchie though. Like I like almost all. I thought.
Generally,
that
he's really
style.
good. Yeah,
But I just
generally
don't-
he's
I
really
just
good.
don't
But
think,
yeah,
I just don't think King Arthur was maybe the right
Yeah,
genre or
No.
subject matter for him.
yeah, maybe not right for him. Perhaps. I mean, I generally
think
like
so.
Guy Ritchie, but I don't think
Now,
that
you
was
know
right
who he'd
for
probably
him.
do well with? Something like maybe an Assassin's Creed-like story.
I don't know, man. I don't think they are in any rush to try to do another Assassin's Creed after Michael
no.
Fassbender. I couldn't get through.
You know,
10
I
minutes of
didn't.
That shit.
I honestly didn't mind that film. I
Really?
didn't mind the film. The problem I had was that actually the modern narrative was fine. It was the historical narrative that I had a problem with. It was way too
terribly
underdeveloped.
Undeveloped.
Yeah,
So-
it was very underdeveloped.
Guy Ritchie though it's not quick cut editing. It's different. It's how would you even put it? Like when he's telling a story within the universe or within the movie itself, it's very like I don't even know how to say it. Like it's explained
He'll
very
actually
quickly.
show a plan being enacted
Right.
as they're telling the
Right.
plan.
Yeah,
Which,
it's intercut.
I suppose that that's right. That's the word, intercut.
Right.
Which I suppose it's good for. I think the word is expediency.
It
Is that right?
Yeah.
And it's
It makes
very
things easier.
unique.
Yeah,
Yeah. Guy
it keeps
Ritchie.
things moving along. But the thing is, when you do that again and again and again, it's very difficult to because sometimes you just need a scene or two where you can just sit there and be in the moment.
Well, so when I think quick cut editing, I immediately go to Michael Bay and The Rock.
Lens flares.
The Rock. No, well, that's a J.J. Abrams, but The Rock. In The Rock, did you know that there's the average length of a shot is 2.5 seconds? Now you go back and watch The Rock, knowing that each shot is like averaging out 2.5. You're gonna be like, holy fuck! It's just this camera, and then this camera, and then this camera. And Ed Harris said that he's like, he was talking about it. He's like, yeah, Michael Bay, he'll shoot you from head on, from down low, from the left to the right to up top. He just loves the fucking camera.
It's really a matter of personal taste. I mean, the one thing I couldn't stand. I mean, have you guys heard of Boston Legal?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. The
William
cameras
Shatner?
on Boston. Yeah, the cameras on Boston Legal really get on my nerves. It's like, will you sit still for God's sake? But it's just a matter of taste.
So
the person who wrote that had ADD.
Well, so with like with Michael
Not
Bay
to
movies,
offend anyone with that particular condition.
actually, my girlfriend and I, this is the first time she's ever seen it. We watched Pearl Harbor. Holy fuck, is that thing long, dude? It's 3 different movies. You had the like the first hour and a half is just love story bullshit, and then an hour of it is Pearl Harbor, and then like the last 30 minutes is Midway. You know, and by the way, we watched the extended version, thinking version, which I was like, oh man, I don't know if I can do this. It's a minute longer. A minute longer. That's the extended version. I shit you not.
I feel cheated.
I did, but I didn't remember it being that gory. Holy shit, was it gory? He did not play around.
Well, you'd be surprised at how much you can squeeze into 60 seconds, particularly where film is concerned.
Oh yeah.
Well,
60 seconds is a long time in film, but 2 seconds is damn too short.
Yeah, 2.5 seconds, man, is his average. And I think that is what, because like a big problem with Michael Bay is like you're going to see a lot of continuity errors in his action set pieces. Like things are messed, you know what I mean? Like, or not, wait a minute, that car was on the other side, or wait a minute, he had that in his other hand. And I think it's because he's shooting from so many different angles, so many different retakes that, you know what I mean? He kind of gets them all mixed up. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Well, that's likely to happen when you're moving at top speed.
That's why they really do need continuity editors. It is a job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Apparently, a lot of people can't do it.
People are actually paid to, keep an eye on the length of a cigarette, or whether ice is melting too fast in a glass, or whether someone's bangs are cropped in a certain way.
The Rock. Yeah, we rewatched that for that Toxic show.
Or whether a sling is on the right arm.
Yeah.
That sort of thing.
Yeah, Michael Bay, he's known for a lot of that. Plus, I mean, it doesn't help that him and Jerry Bruckheimer and I guess Don Simpson, when he was arrived, they were all just doing rails of cocaine between shots.
Yeah.
I quite like Jerry Bruckheimer, actually.
Oh yeah, I do too, dude. If his movies will never be like considered a masterpiece, but fuck, are they're a lot of fun to watch.
No, they don't need to be masterpieces. Nope. They need to be entertaining. As I said, the worst crime you could ever commit in anything is to be boring as hell.
Yep.
Especially when you're in the entertainment industry.
Oh yeah, especially in entertainment.
Big part of it. Like Armageddon will always be better than Deep Impact. Why? Because Armageddon was fucking awesome. Period.
It's been a while since I've seen either of those movies.
Oh, Armageddon holds up, brother. For Armageddon.
I think it's been that long. It's been that long where I'm pretty sure I'd confuse both films for being the same film.
Oh, if you're thinking of one that's boring and like, just do it. Deep Impact.
Yeah, that probably makes that. You know what? In hindsight, that probably makes a lot of sense. Yeah.
It was less brutal than it could have been. The fuel was not. Yeah, but it would just surprise me how much it was. Jesus, Scott, go to work. But yeah, man, remember when they used to do that? Like movies would come out, like you had Volcano and Dante's Peak come out at the same time.
Yeah, I like Dante's Peak.
That was pretty good. Dante's Peak was pretty good. I liked it.
What the fuck is wrong with you two? That's the one. Volcano was so much better. Had Tommy Lee Jones. And it was in LA.
Oh, everything's in LA.
That's a Letterkenny joke.
And of course, I've got, as I said, if it's in LA, I've got no sympathy for anyone who'd want to go jogging on a fault line.
Oh man, yeah, Volcano was good too, man. They don't do that anymore, dude. They don't have those. I don't know. I guess movies.
I think honestly, the last disaster movie,
1997. That one.
The last disaster movie we went to see, I think, like properly in the cinema, not just on streaming. I think the last one we went to see was 2012, and that was a fucking mess.
What? That was fun. It was fine.
Oh,
no,
God,
I can't stand the little girl constantly bloody screaming.
God, it was trash.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of kids in movies at all.
That's the only thing that makes me give Aliens a 9 out of 10. The only thing
Of
that makes me
Newt?
give
Yes,
that's it.
Newt.
That's the only thing. I can't stand her fucking screaming. Gives a new definition to ear splitting. Seriously.
So there's some kids that will win you over. Like, what did I watch? Oh shit! It was just the other day. Had a little girl in it. What was it? British? Were they British? They were something.
Give me a title.
Yeah. Well, if I could give you a title, I'd just like, this is the movie.
Just describe it. I'll see if I can Google it.
Yeah, I'm struggling to just describe it. All I can do is just picture this dumb little kid. See if it's on my watch list.
Do you know who else is in it?
Oh man, what was it? Hold on, I'm looking now. What was it? What did I watch recently? This is frustrating. I hate it.
Forbidden Ruin. I can't watch the War of the Worlds remake because Tom Cruise is in it, and I hate his guts.
Watched it not that long ago. Yeah, she definitely ruins the movie. Man, I could not think of what it was, dude. And I mean, I just watched it too.
It'll come to you in a few minutes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like A Knight's Tale too. Like that was fun. Heath Ledger, he was great at it. And
I don't think I've ever seen the thing the
What?
whole way through.
It has,
all I can
what's her
remember
name?
is the crowd singing "We Will Rock You." That's all I can.
Hell yeah,
remember.
they did.
What's her name? She's in it. I forget her name.
Who?
Oh, everyone
Coraline
does.
in Coraline in Moonlight. Moonlight.
Shannon Sossaman.
Yeah, Shannon Sossaman.
Wait, is that the one from Rules of Attraction with Jason Vanderbeek?
I'm
not sure. Possibly.
But
yeah, I
Hair.
like Shannon Sossaman. Yeah, Dark Hair. Yeah, I like Shannon Sossaman.
From 40 Days and 40 Nights with Josh Hartnett.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I remember weird things like that, but not the thing I'm trying to think of. What was it, dude? I cannot remember what it was. Do y'all have like, I have this app called Just Watch, which is great. Like, it lets you know like whenever like new things come out on whatever services you pick.
Mhm.
It's a great way to keep up with things. Was it on? Ah man, I don't remember, dude. This is anyway.
What genre was it?
Don't know. All I can remember is that there was a little girl.
You're not really giving us much to work with.
No, I know. It, like, she's the
It
only
has a
kid-
girl in it.
Yeah, I'm about
The
to go
genre. You don't
wake
know
up my
who's in it.
girlfriend and ask. Hold on, I'm gonna be right back. She can't be that asleep. Hang on. This will go well.
I should add that a film having a girl in it is not much to save or anything. Everything's got a
No,
girl in it these days.
Girls, 50% of the population.
Yeah, it's not really a selling point, is it?
No.
Not a selling point at all. Oh dear. No, but the only thing I've got, I'm an English. It's the only thing I've got with A Knight's Tale is actually the actual Canterbury Tales, and I haven't read those in years. I honestly haven't seen the movie, with Heath Ledger in. I haven't seen that movie for years. Forbidden Ruin. I'm not saying anything, but you may or may not know my feelings on the subject.
Private chat.
Yeah. I saw it. Spalking, don't you worry. Scott, don't you worry. We're all right. We can handle ourselves.
Just trying terribly not to be awkward and silent.
Oh, stuff that. Let people sit in the awkward. It's funny. I like watching people squirm. No, of course. I've got your Forbidden Ruin. It's all right. All good. No. No luck, Mad.
Okay. What the
Any
heck
luck?
is this?
What is wrong with you?
Hey.
These
What did I-
two men are carrying carrying your show.
By the way, my girlfriend does
Carrying
not remember.
quotation marks.
She was asleep, and now she's like,
Oh no!
now I
you
can't
didn't
sleep
wake her
until
up,
you
did
tell me. Oh yeah, I woke her up.
What was the
Don't
question?
you know you're not allowed to wake women up unless a celebrity has died or it's snowing in what's not a snowy month over in America?
January.
Oh,
if
January.
it's snowing, no. You mean not a snowy month? If it's snowing,
no. You've got.
August.
You only listen.
August,
you only
there you
work
go.
women
If
up. There are
it's snowing
two.
in August.
That's right. There are only 3 conditions: if a celebrity has died, if royalty has died, or if it's snowing in summer.
Can I say I like how sexist you guys just were? That is fantastic.
Oh, I don't
see. I am the
past
most
giving a shit about that crap.
I am the most
People know
feminist.
we don't mean it.
Mads,
Because
just stop.
I wake her up for nonsense. Like
What time
she
is
should
it
be
there?
woken up. It's only 3:20.
Okay, so we're an hour difference. You're a dick.
What? She
How
hasn't
do
been
you
asleep
do that to
long.
that poor woman?
By the way, now she's like, I can't go back to sleep. I need to know what movie it is. I'm like,
Why,
well, try to
what's the
figure it
question?
out.
What's the question?
Oh,
Yeah, it's a burning
okay.
question.
I'm trying to remember because we were talking about kid actors and how horrible they
Okay.
are. And I was like, no, I just watched the movie and like there was a kid actor in it and she was like really good. And
Okay,
that's all I had to go on.
Okay.
I mean, Natalie Portman was pretty good in Leon the Professional.
It's no.
Amazing.
It's a recent movie.
Like how young are we talking? Like True Grit age? What's her name's age in
Younger.
True- Okay, younger.
So that's like, oh wow, like she's really good for how young she is.
Maybe let me put up my VPN while I search children in movies.
Should you? Is that
so they don't come after me. Jeez.
I mean, I think the last child in a movie I saw was a couple of nights ago because I watched Interview with a Vampire with Kirsten Dunst when she was little.
Oh, she was great in that.
Yeah,
But it's
actually, I agree.
The movie isn't just called Girl, is it?
Oh, 2019 movies. We'll do this.
Hang on, Eastland, is the Lovely Bones that one about the ghost who possesses her best friend and then quote unquote rapes the boyfriend?
Huh? Did you think of it?
The Lovely Bones was with Jennifer
Saoirse
Lawrence.
Ronan.
Oh, I thought it was Jennifer Lawrence.
She was like a younger teenage version. She
The newer Time Machine movie. Is that the one with
Hey there, Angry Vader.
She didn't
with Guy Pearson?
it was weird, but it like worked.
No, you're thinking of that movie Power with Jamie Foxx. That was like a year ago.
That's one of them.
That's not. No, we watched it like last week. A younger one. Go back to sleep. Why are you letting this bother you so much? Love
You really
you.
messed her up. You really messed that poor girl up.
Did you hear her? She goes, "You woke me up, motherfucker."
you pretty much are a piece of shit right about now.
Yeah, well. What was it, dude?
Would you remember? Okay, this I'm going to be a white male right now. Was she black or white or Asian?
She was okay. She was how would you say exotic?
Asian?
Not Asian.
Okay.
More like she had
Latino?
a tan. No, not Latino.
Are you talking Akarika Akbar from Captain Marvel?
No.
No.
Not that either.
No. Okay. Okay.
What was this fucking movie?
Sam Hobbs. Okay, go ahead.
Is this child actor a recent child actor? Are they still a child?
Yeah, they had to be. Yeah, I just saw this movie. I think and I think it just came out too. Which is, maybe it came out this year. Let me look at this year's movies.
Wow, you're really killing it right now.
Oh yeah. Boy, I like the little girl in Tomorrow War as well. She did good.
Are you talking about the kid from Logan?
No.
Okay, because she was
Daphne
amazing.
Keane.
Yeah,
Daphne
she was
Keane,
awesome.
She was amazing.
Yeah, she was really good.
Yeah, I like her. She's in His Dark Materials. That's a great show.
Yeah. What about Nico Parker from
got
Remnants?
it. I got
She's
it.
gonna
I
be
got
in
it.
The Last
I got it.
of Us.
I got it. It's the little girl, the little French girl. I think she speaks French from Stillwater with Matt Damon. Got it. Nailed it. Hang on, let me go tell the girlfriend so she can go to sleep.
Okay, so yeah, that's
Stillwater, Matt Damon. Yeah,
very exotic. Very those French girls.
Let me have a look. Let me have a look.
Moron.
Hang on, you'll find it.
Not Abigail Bloody Breslin.
No, she's too old now.
No, she's not a kid actor anymore. I don't think.
Are you telling me they don't have a picture on IMDb of the kid? Oh, maybe they don't do kids on IMDb.
Yeah, there might be some lore about minors.
Yeah. Well, when you Google, minor child in movie Stillwater, let me see her. People get upset.
You sure it was Stillwater? The only young woman there is Abigail Breslin, and she is 25.
No, he had to have a daughter, right?
Yeah, that she is the daughter in the show. I'm just looking on Wikipedia.
Oh no, her name is probably the Lulu Sivan.
Yeah, Lulu Sivan.
Yeah. Lulu Sivan.
That movie was depressing as shit, but she was great in it.
This is great.
Like she was the best part of the movie. Oh, that took forever, guys. What a journey we went down.
There you go. Born in Italy.
That was painful, man.
Was it Italy? I don't think it was Italy.
What?
Yeah, I'm just on IMDb right now. Lulu Siavad was born on October 8, 2011. So
Right.
she's only 10 years
Well, she'll
old?
be 10 this year. Holy cow,
Yeah,
what an
there you
actress.
go.
Yeah. Well, yeah, so she speaks French, and like her and Matt Damon in the movie, like they become friends or whatever, and he becomes like a father figure for her.
Matt Damon is already fluent in Spanish, so...
Well, it's French, so that didn't help him at all.
Yeah.
Also in gay slurs, he's fluent in.
Not anymore.
That was such
Not
BS,
anymore.
man. He grew up in Boston. You know how much that word was used when I was like...
Yeah, I mean, we've all watched Bill Burr.
What word?
We know what that's like.
Yeah. What word?
He would say, you're a freaking fag, bruh. Oh no, that's I'm sorry. That's closer to New York. I parked my car, you fag. I don't know how to do it. I'm sorry. I'm not good with
All right,
voices.
you don't have to flaunt it. You've already said it. Like you don't have to.
Well, you asked me to say fag.
Let's
Oh
not
my
get the
I could be
let's not
talking
get the
about a
string
cigarette.
yanked.
It's a cigarette.
True.
He wasn't
don't even
talking
call
about
it that
cigarettes.
anymore.
Yes, they do. The Brits.
By the way, I
They do
love
actually,
Ted
but yeah.
Lasso. Ted Lasso is such a great.
What is that
show.
on? What is that on?
Apple.
Oh, it's Apple TV. Yeah, I'm not down with the CCP. My bad.
Worth it.
Is it
worth
worth giving into the CCP?
Yep.
Okay, I'll do that then.
Ted Lasso is so good, and I keep expecting it to go super woke. You know what I mean? But it doesn't, dude. It had one of the craziest moments in it. It won't ruin anything, but basically, this woman's like all sad because her ex-husband was mean and whatever, and is dating someone younger. Blah 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 blah. Right? And so she's being all, I'm British, to her friend or whatever, and
That's how they sound.
yeah. Because like she's blaming the reason her and her friend lost contact and with her goddaughter as well is because of the ex-husband, and her friend's like, yeah, he put you in that ivory tower, but you took every step to the top, and you were responsible for every one of those steps that you did. And I'm like, holy shit! Did they just call out a strong woman?
A whammon?
Like it was ridiculous. I'm like, oh my god, they just did that.
Look, I'm gonna be briefly very sexist, but
Oh wow, I can't wait.
look,
Welcome to the channel.
it's not the done thing these days for strong women, at least in movies, to acknowledge their own agency and autonomy.
Yeah.
So yeah,
It was
And
amazing.
by that logic, their own what's the word?
responsibility.
Responsibility.
And to have someone else call them out on it was big.
Very
Like,
unusual.
My girlfriend and I both were like, did that just happen? Like, is crazy. But yeah, the show's really good, dude. Every episode will make you cry and laugh.
Yeah,
Every episode is
I've just
good.
heard really good things about that.
It's great. What's up, Wig Down? Wig Down hooking me up with the Neil Bren movies. And dude, we're gonna watch, if you can get it to me before Saturday, we're gonna watch Suburban Sasquatch. Have y'all seen this?
Suburban
Sasquatch.
Yeah.
I can't say that I have.
Oh man.
2004 film.
Wow, dude, you're so quick to Google, man.
I know, dude. They type. I can't.
It's
I'm
on,
two fingers.
It's on
two
Amazon.
Fingers.
Yeah,
I
but
wonder
I'm
if it's
like,
on Amazon Australia.
check it out, just to give y'all a
I
taste.
think it actually might be.
I want, because we have Yeti Cast on there, and I was like, man, I want Yeti to feel like he's a part of it.
Right.
Go a little bit more.
Fear me.
So this is Suburban Sasquatch. And there he is. In all his majestic glory.
Oh my God, that is so realistic.
Hey, buddy.
No, my God.
It's impressive there. What's up? Look at that.
It looks like they did this on someone's camcorder.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah,
at least
I wouldn't
the
knock
looks
it. I
good.
mean, I'm pretty sure someone actually got an award at the Cannes Film Festival, and all they filmed on was their iPhone.
Okay, well.
Yeah, it's doable.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
doable. It's completely doable. So whenever you hear anyone from out of Hollywood or not Hollywood complain about, oh, it's so hard making a movie, you got an iPhone, you can make a movie.
Are you watching what's happening?
No, I actually wasn't. Oh wow.
Hold
Oh no, the attack
my
is so
God.
violent.
Watch. But yeah, you missed the best part of the attack.
Oh my God. I would have been.
Dave! Dave!
Wow.
Oh no, the force.
I love
Oh my God, what am I watching?
All I know is.
That is not his voice.
And did it knock him out?
Oh yeah, it killed him. He's dead.
All I have to say
Okay,
is
that
this.
particular clip needs to be clipped.
Yeah, I want that. What I have to say is this: the realism, the realistic feel of that was breathtaking. Breathtaking.
About 5 minutes after you asked me about that movie, I found it. So sometime in the next 12 hours, I'll get it to you.
Oh, this kind of freaked me out at first, Zach. I'm like, wait, how does he? Like, I thought he was telling me, is it thundering near you right now? Is it thundering? Is that thunder I hear? Like, he's outside of my window listening to the thunder. I haven't heard any thunder.
He's outside of your window playing an Imagine Dragons song.
It makes me feel a lot better. Oh God, it makes me feel a lot better. At the end when he's like here in Houston, I'm like, oh, okay, that's a pretty good drive.
Did anybody else ever watch that depressing Imagine Dragon documentary about gay kids in Utah?
Nope.
Oh, that sounds horrible.
Yeah, I got sucked in, dude. It was like a rabbit hole.
Are they especially gay in Utah?
No, that's the problem. They're especially not gay, and these kids end up usually offing themselves.
Oh yeah, it is
Okay,
very
hang on.
Mormon heavy.
Which state is the one with all the sister wives and shit?
Utah.
Oh, that would be
baby.
Utah. That is very Mormon
God,
heavy.
I wish I lived
Oh,
there.
right. Okay, so I got it right this time. Okay.
Are you kidding?
Sister wives?
Oh, imagine.
Yeah, you know
that
the bigamous compounds. You
Who
know?
does that as a choice?
Somebody that can control women. I don't have the control. I'm just saying, I
Not gonna
can
get
barely.
the channel yeeted.
It's a man
I think
thing.
I think I've said enough sexist shit, so I'm gonna sit this one.
What was
out.
that when Joseph, what's his name, Joseph Smith, when he died? There was a split in the Mormonism. There was one dude. God dang it, what was his name? I can't remember his name, but he took his
Brigham
people
Young?
to Beaver Island. It's a real place. And he made himself king. And
Well, you got Brigham Young, and then you had God, I love the Mormons. Hold on, let me look that up.
What is it? I forgot what they're called, dude. Yeah, they went to Beaver Island, and when they get there, he's like, "Oh, by the way, we're gonna do the whole sister wife thing or whatever." And then when he was crowned king, he had somebody go up on the back of a hill and dressed like an angel to make it seem as though he's been ordained by
Yeah,
God.
just in case we get the stream yanked, I just want to comment on Eastland Burkholder's one. Yeah, that's true. Most Mormons do not have multiple wives. It's a fringe thing.
No.
YouTube, piss off, leave us alone.
Yeah, I just want to be on the fringe. What I see here though is you got Joseph Smith, then Brigham Young, and John Taylor.
Nope. Let's see, Mormons, Beaver Island,
Wilford Woodruff. Wait a minute. Okay, someone I didn't think. Lorenzo Snow, back in 1898.
That's not a real name.
Yeah, I want to use that as a stage name now. Lorenzo Snow.
But seriously, guys. I was just
James
gonna pop
String.
in and say, hey.
Oh, okay, man.
Yeah, it's like 4:30 in the morning here.
Same here, baby. Woo!
Nice.
I'm glad you dropped by.
Yeah, I just wanted to let you know that you will have that
I
sometime
am
today.
excited.
All right, later, guys.
All right, see you, man.
Take care.
Yeah.
The guy's name is James Strang. String.
How do you spell it?
Strang. Strang.
Strang.
And it's called stringanism.
He must be stranging that thing all over the place with all those ladies. You know what I'm saying? No,
No.
not at all. Okay. God, now
I mean,
know
I'm
how you
surprised
feel.
he's not broken his banjo strang, if you know what I mean.
So they brought him up on charges because he claimed to be a king in America, which they say that's not good. And he defended himself or whatever. He represented himself in court because he was a lawyer. He once argued that the bees from someone, like a neighbor's bees, were stealing the other neighbor's honey or whatever, and tried to hold the bees responsible. Anyway, but so he was found innocent of the whole king thing, and then he was elected to the House of Representatives.
Oh wow, those people in Utah, man.
Well, this was in Michigan, Beaver Island.
Oh, my bad. Well, let me tell you this: that Imagine Dragons documentary.
Oh, right, that's how this started.
It really did. It will suck you in. Those, it definitely plays hard on your heartstrings, and I want to save gay Mormon children.
Yep, so does Jesus.
That's probably true. That's probably true. Yep.
Amen.
Yep. Are you breaking records right now for one of your midnight shows? 5 people?
Nah, dude. Like they usually do better than
just
anything
another
else.
red
Like,
shirt.
they'll do 80 to 100.
You got just
Pretty
another
easily.
red shirt up in the house.
Mm-hmm.
Saint Ravage. I can't read.
Yeah, there's a few people in.
Yeah, Forbidden Ruin. Some people I really like here. I don't know Burkholder. I might be losing my mind, but
I already
what
threw
up?
that name. Yeah, already.
I'm just trying to help you actually keep and retain people.
Oh no. James String already did that.
Oh, my bad. I missed what you said. I'm not paying attention.
Sorry.
Now,
Somebody's not asleep.
what's another topic, or is this just a fly by night thing?
Whatever. I started by talking about Saints Row, the reboot or whatever.
I told you I just got it free.
No, you didn't. You got
Yes.
no, you didn't get it free.
Super free.
I happened to come across an article that talked about it. You got like Saints Row 3 or
The
4.
third remastered.
Yeah. That's not what we're talking about. They are rebooting Saints
Yep.
Row, and
I
it
got
comes
it
out
free.
in February. You did not.
I got it free.
All right. Anyways,
Pretty awesome.
but-
I'm kind of confused though. I thought a Whammon was in charge of St. Rose. I see a panda, but I don't see the Whammon.
So you make your own character. You're the boss. So like you're in charge in the game.
And they gave it to me for free. That's amazing.
Oh, dude, it's a lot of fun, man. If you haven't played Saints Row, like
I don't play video games.
Oh, okay. Well, Saints Row is fun, dude. Like it's the only game my girlfriend plays, except for like now she's into The Sims. But
Okay.
by the way, told her and showed her the trailer for Saints Row. She is not happy. She went on about it for a long time and made threats.
Oh, is The Sims still a thing?
Yeah.
Oh,
Like,
yeah,
is it
it's
up
the
to
thing.
date? Is it up to date? Because that's another rabbit hole thing, and I don't mean by rabbit hole like you keep going down and learning. Just one of those things that like sucks you in, and you for like a month and a half you play it straight, and then you look at yourself and go, "Why?"
I mean, I don't play The Sims, but the last time I heard they had like some kind of Star Wars update, but that was a while ago.
Oh, could you be Kathleen Kennedy?
Yeah, probably.
Oh, that'd be hot.
Bitch. Anyway.
No, we're still talking about this too. So yeah, they have to because you can't be married more than one. So they kind of have to do it like that.
Well,
L. Ron
you
Hubbard,
saw
he was
what-
married to a couple of ladies at the same time.
Well, he was a batshit crazy. Did you ever? Actually, he was a genius. If you think about it, he was a genius.
Oh yeah,
he just got a boat and
he
took
called
off.
his shot. Oh, the Sea Org.
Well,
Yeah.
it is true what they say. Geniuses are, equal parts genius and equal parts mad.
That's what they say about me.
Him and Parson, they were trying to do sex magic to bring about a sex elemental or some shit, and then he talked Parson into like giving him like $10,000 and took his wife or whatever, moved to Florida.
So
You said sex magic, right? I mean that's one way to get fucked, isn't it?
Oh, I like to say I'm going to work on that. I'm going to finish his work on the sex magic.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Kind of like the terrible show Sabrina, the teenage
witch.
The newer version was
Oh, I haven't seen it.
terrible.
I didn't know there was a newer one.
Oh,
Is that the one on Netflix?
Yes.
Yeah, the first mention of friggin' patriarchy or God knows what else is like, I'm off. I'm out.
That's all it was about. It was about the patriarchy.
This was in episode 1. This was in episode 1. It's like the first mention of that, I'm out.
And that's a good comic, dude. Like the more they when you saw the first trailer, you thought they were going that way, the teaser trailer, and they just totally went whammon. Here I am. I'm in control. You suck, man. Man sucks.
And I just thought to myself, Miranda Otto's in it, and I like Miranda Otto. She's a brizzy woman. I thought, what are you doing?
Which one? Who's she?
Miranda Otto. Which one is she?
She played Erwin in Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, Aunt Zelda, I believe.
Oh, right. Can I say this? The kid actress is like she's like, I don't know how to say, like an understudy of Brie Larson. She's a plank of wood. Like the way
she's that kind of type, isn't she?
Yeah, she just has no charisma. Yeah.
Well, usually they try to hook you in that first episode. You know what I mean?
Right, the teaser trailer.
They bring you back, and then when they bring you back, then they're like, by the way, all white men are bad. They're evil.
Well, that's been the first season of a lot of things.
I mean, you could think they could show some frigging restraint, for at least a few episodes, maybe.
Right. Can I tell you guys, we didn't get hit for that Spider-Man stuff last night?
Oh, really?
I was pretty shocked by that.
No, that's crazy.
I think it's because we're pretty much talking over it most of the time.
Yeah, they'll still get you though, just to slow down your rate of making money.
It's like that.
Oh,
that theory.
you
start talking about Amber Heard. Stream starts slowing down magically.
Well, thanks for bringing her up.
Yeah, let's see what happens. Let's see if we go from 5 to 3.
6 fucker. Dude, we dropped as soon as you brought up Sabrina.
Well, you know what? Those people don't know what they're talking about. I am YouTube gold.
Are you?
I think I am, with a small, very small group of people. Very small.
Yeah, but people though. Like that makes a big difference.
That's all I do is I fish off of other people's success.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my plan.
That's
why I let you guys come on my show. Well, not the McCabe's, but you. The McCabe's are just talented.
Because, dude, I bring all kinds of stuff to your stream.
What do you bring? The McCabe's bring knowledge and they say smart stuff. What do you say?
I say funny things and I'm the co-host.
Okay, first of all, you're not the co-host. Second of
by
all,
the way, that's not going away.
No, it will. Second of all, what is funny about you?
Well, nothing about me. It's the things that I say and the remarks that I make.
You have one fan, Stig Kenobi. One fan. That's it.
But Stig is a huge fan.
Yeah, but his pun game is live. Yours is needs work.
Oh
That's
man,
all.
dude, he's been writing me letters for Street Smots for our mailbag. By the way, guys, if you ever want to write emails to be read on Street Smots, here's the email. This is a real email, madbarbere@gmail.com.
Okay, so, who's the latest someone to send you a letter?
Oh, this one. I mean, I didn't even think I was going to be able to read all of it.
Oh God. before you do that, I got to get going. I got to get ready for work. You guys have an amazing time. I will make sure I don't turn off so you don't lose 75% of your viewing audience. I appreciate you for letting me, on your show, and I won't be back on for a few months.
Okay. Yep.
All right. Great.
Thanks for
McCabe,
coming in
if you
here.
ever need me on a live stream, let me know.
Just shitting all over me.
Let you know.
Yeah, you guys are great. You guys are gonna you're gonna blow up. And thank God there's some, 2/3 of the talent on this stream right now. All right.
Cool seeing you, Scott.
Yeah. You're still not my my
co-host.
No.
I feel like you admitting it's a thing at all makes me your co-host.
Yeah, it really
maybe if you close your eyes and wish hard enough.
No.
We can come up with a different title.
Yeah, maybe we'll come up with some. We'll have to have Culture come up with some commercial explaining that you're not. All right, later.
All right, see you, brother.
Yeah.
See ya.
Assholes. And I better not see this number drop. So, the last one that he wrote, it was. It's my name is Roscoe Merriweather out of Tennessee. I've been watching your show for $1.50 worth of time now. While I have been entertained, I have to inform you of a particular and unfortunate development. I have a hamster, or rather, I had one. I named him Elton after that homo singer. The hamster was a bit queer, you see. Tried to fornicate a stuffed Donald Duck I own, something fierce. So I named him appropriately. Now, that there is anything wrong, not that there is anything wrong with that. If you had seen the half men my niece Bobby Joe keeps fornicating, I'd preferred she'd be homo instead. Fucking Steve, dude. Anyway, Elton. I had been using him for a road show, you see, for my juggling and my trained animal theater show, Elton being the star. I had trained him to drop a turd in a ring on command. He done whistle too, loudly.
Oh, God.
While watching your show, that English fella from England, his darn voice distracted me while I was lifting a box of weights for heavy lifting. In my distraction, I had to put the box down. Didn't know Elton was down there, and I squished him dead. One loud peep, and he was gone, flat and sent to the Lord. I want reparations. $5 for Elton himself, and another $17.99 for having trained him. Lastly, I want $3.99 for floor soap. Had to wash up the blood and the hamster shit that flew out of him. Yours truly, Roscoe Mayweather.
Oh my God.
Oh, this dude, man. And then he did as Mr. T, and I had to keep reading in the Mr. T voice. Oh, he did.
Stieg is a stitch.
Oh, he's crazy. Last night was interesting. And wait, were y'all on the dump last night?
Don't think so. I wasn't.
If we're talking about my this morning,
then
yes.
I don't know. Are you normally on the dump in the morning time?
Normally it's what time is it? Usually when the dump is on.
About 11 o'clock
in the morning.
Yeah, in our morning.
Our morning.
Okay.
It'd be 9:30, I think.
6:30 mine. I think it starts 6:30 mine. Yeah.
Time zones.
Yeah, Wednesdays are my big day. Like I got Street Smots, and then I got the Mad and Culture do it live on a stream together, live at right after Street Smots, and then I do the dump. It's a long day. But anyway, what were we talking about?
You were saying?
Oh, about Stillwater with Matt Damon. It was a depressing movie, but that little girl, she acted her ass off in it, and I thought she was really good.
See, some kids are really good at what they're doing. If they're given really good direction, they can really go nuts. But oh my God, some kids, I just feel embarrassed for them. Poor buggers.
Yeah, I don't like them. I don't want them in a movie.
Don't work with kids or animals. That's the
or
advice.
Women. Yep.
I'm saying nothing.
But
you've already had your sexist quota.
Yeah. I've already. I'm saying nothing.
By the way, I think I said it earlier in the dump or whatever. Maybe it was, I don't know, who knows. But it's talking about how you can't write for someone that you aren't. Like if you're
horse shit.
Yeah.
Oh, what a load of horse shit.
And like I've been
It's horseshit. They've got no standards.
Well, I've been tempted to write a movie or a book like with all straight white male characters because that's who I am. That's the only people I can write for is straight white males. But could you imagine the backlash of a movie consisting entirely of straight white males?
Look, I've done entire rants about this stuff, and I really can't. I just can't even right now. I've done entire rants about that shit. So
I mean, I'd
I'm
say
not gonna
go ahead
I'm not
and do
gonna
it.
myself. Suffice
And
it to say,
I'd say go ahead and do
bullshit.
it, but then pull out the what do you call it? Lived experience card.
Yeah,
Because
exactly.
none of these loony NPC SJW weirdos will ever contradict you on the whole. Well, if you actually stay in your lane and actually say that, they probably won't get up you.
Yeah,
don't think so?
Nikki. The thing is, they will still get up you
Yeah.
because they're passive
Like
aggressive.
they'll
cunts
complain
like
about
that.
lack
That's
of
the point.
diversity, but on one hand, you're staying in your lane. So it's like, their heads will explode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
They
I like
really need
watching
to be
people's. I like
challenged.
watching people's head explode.
But you have to die on that hill, You have to say, but I'm staying in my own lane. But I'm
By the
staying
way,
in my own lane.
So there's something that you are going to be hearing about a lot today is the treatment of black women in Star Wars. So
Oh, I only I glimpsed that story. Was it Tandy Newton who came forward about being killed off in, was it Solo?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, I mean that's that's not a commendation. I mean it is Solo, for God's sake.
So yeah, her thing was like, how are you going to kill off? Like, it's wrong that you killed off the first black female, like, not serious. What's it, like a major role in a Star Wars movie? Like, wait, but no, hold on now.
I think major is probably a little generous, don't you think?
Yeah. Because like she did die in it pretty early. But anyway, just because you're the first black female in a movie doesn't mean that your character should be invincible. Like if it serves the story, by the way, if it's done right, it could be more memorable of a role.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you're completely right. I mean, I'm reminded. I mean, it's mainly to do with comics and stuff, but it's still applicable. I think it was. Don't even get me started on this bitch, but it was Gail Simone who wrote this stupid bloody essay about putting women in refrigerators, not literally, but the idea of women getting killed off to start the plot in action movies and such. Now as sensible people, we all understand how that works. We all understand how that sort of thing can lend impact to an impetus to a story, because we're not complete nutters. But then of course there's the other trope, which I think is an extension of that, of I think it's called bury a gaze or something like that. But and it's basically, of course, they'll say, "Oh, we're not trying to say that you can't kill XYZ, that XYZ can't die."
But really, they really want to say that.
But really, that's what they really want to say, that, oh, we shouldn't be killing minorities, or we shouldn't be killing black women, or we shouldn't be killing gay people, or we shouldn't be killing whoever.
But then you start veering into the territory of quote unquote angel tokens.
Exactly.
Which are women, minorities, LGBT, etc., who are there, but they have complete and total plot armor.
Yeah, you can't do anything with them because if you do,
with them.
As I said, you can't do anything interesting with these characters, because if you do anything remotely interesting with them, you run the risk of offending somebody. So anyway.
Well, so two things. One, my girlfriend and I, we always like cheer for women to get fridged. Like whenever we're watching the movie and a female character starts getting on our nerves, we're like, put her in the fridge. Let's go. Because something has to be the catalyst for the story to get popping. If it's going to be her being
just to provide one example, Maggie Grace in Taken. Yeah, I mean, God, she was an insufferable cow.
Yeah, should have been fridged earlier. But as far as it's crazy because like you'll see movies where like, so they want women to be badass too, right? And they're like, oh, like the bad guy gang or army or whatever is made of all these women, but they never the Suicide Squad, right? holy shit, was that army diverse? So many women in that army. None of them, not one of them, was brutally murdered like all the men in the army.
Hang on,
Yeah,
the John
there's
Beck's got one in the chat. Well, on the other end, there's the black guys never make it to the end of the movie trope. That's pretty lame too. That's another one. Yeah,
it's usually that they die first.
Well, I think people have been avoiding that trope,
but that's
where
just
they die
scary
first
movies
recently.
Yeah, that's
But I
just
think that's
isn't that just
particularly
isn't that just in horror movies?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But then again, I mean, here's a general thing. You want to stay safe. Don't be the first, but you don't have to be the last either.
So, a while back, we were doing another one of those Jason Voorhees interviews, and like the whole bit was like he was trying to be more woke because he's been having to go through all these CRT courses at Camp Crystal Lake to get ready for the summer,
Oh,
and,
Christ, too.
And so my whole thing with him was like this this internal struggle to whether or not it would be racist if he only kills black people, or if it would be racist if he doesn't kill black people. Which one would be more racist? Does he include them in his murdering? Does he kill one first? Because there's never been
that's
a
very
black one?
interesting because
Right?
That's a thought.
on one hand, Nikki, on one hand you've got like the possible implication of hostile racism, and then on the other side you've got the implication that you are doing some kind of benevolent racism by not killing. So you really can't win.
The thing is, you have to take into account whether or not these minorities actually view Jason Voorhees as a white supremacist.
Well,
So
that actually did come up.
If he attacks them, he's being racist, or if he doesn't attack them, he's
So I actually got
So
a new
it really
mask.
depends.
I got a new mask for him, and the whole thing was like, he was like, yeah. I'm about to slip into the voice, but he's like, no, I got a different color mask because the white mask on hood. Like I'm like, oh no, don't want people to get the wrong idea about me.
I'd steer clear of any rainbow masks. I mean, you hear that story out of, is it the UK? They've been painting their cars rainbow or some shit.
Who? For what?
God knows. I've got no friggin' idea. They've just been painting their police cars or whatever it is rainbow for, I don't know, some bullshit.
I don't know what they hope to achieve by it. I mean, are they going to work on their representation by arresting more gay people?
Well,
I have no idea.
You see, that's the thing. Like, if you include them, like, well, we just want to include them in our statistics,
Yeah, it's like, why don't you ever hear about people complaining about their diversity in prisons?
Well,
we need more women in prisons. We need more gay people in prisons.
There's a lot can be said there.
Yes, that's true. I mean, I have heard of the phrase "gay for the stay," but
yeah. Oh boy, you talk about the biggest deterrent for crime is knowing as a straight man, like if you go to prison, you're
yeah, don't drop the soap.
Yeah, that's my first thought. Like whenever I'm like, ooh, candy bar, no one's gonna see me. Not that I do this a lot. I have money, but when you're younger or whatever, maybe, I don't know. Anyway, it's kept me from
actually Saint Ravage has made a good point. Regarding gingers, they never make it to the movies at all these days. That's a fair point.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like Triss, man, in The Witcher. I mean,
honestly, I don't have a problem with the race swap Triss. I don't really have a problem.
She's weird.
But
Yennefer didn't bother me
Triss
either.
Merigold herself in the book isn't actually ginger.
Yes, that's true. Yeah,
Like
Triss Merigold's not a ginger in the books.
game. And even then, only the third game, I think.
So
yeah, that's true.
I think Yennefer is a pretty good example because I think the actress that played really embodied the character of Yennefer was, I think, is more important. I think what gets lost in a lot of this, and I saw this earlier when we were on the dump, and
honestly,
people were like,
I really liked Yennefer. I mean, a lot of people didn't like her because of the whole feminist angle, but I honestly didn't mind. Her entire motivation made complete sense.
Yeah,
it made total sense. So I've got no problem. And Anya Chalotra was great too. I mean, Yeah, I got no problem with that. I think she's Anglo-Indian or something like that. But no, she was great.
Mhm. But like in the chat earlier when we were watching that Spider-Man commercial, people were like, hashtag not my MJ. She's supposed to be like a supermodel face and big boobs and redhead. Like, no. Like that's what people get wrong. Like, it's far to me. I'm less interested in whether or not they look like the character is supposed to look, but more of like, are they coming across as with like the traits or like as that character?
Like, do they act like the character?
Right. Yes. Yeah. That's far more important to
Do
me
they
than
embody
whether
the spirit
what they look like.
of the character.
Yeah. It's the same. Like if you don't know the source material and you see it and they swapped everything, if the movie is good, the movie is good. If the characters work, the characters work. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, it's not a. I mean, as I said, diversity and inclusion is not an indicator of whether something is good or bad. And that's the thing. What people have got to understand too, that just because a movie has a diverse cast or even a non-diverse cast doesn't mean the film is going to be bad or good. There are other criteria to look at.
Now I always
really
skip
do
a
wish
diverse.
People would look at other criteria.
Now I naturally skip diverse cast. Obviously, like I'm skipping those movies, but
then again, of course, there's that whole thing out of the BBC and the Oscars. Like, if you are saying that you have to meet certain quotas in order to be nominated for particular awards, you've already lost me, because you are putting skin color, gender, God knows what else before writing, before anything of any real merit. Let's be honest.
Yeah. On that note, I mean, I'm sure you've seen maybe the early couple of I'd say a summary of the early reviews of Shang-Chi. You know, they're calling it was it a triumph in diversity and whatnot. And I made this tweet, I think a day or two
Diversity,
ago.
my
It's like,
foot.
Okay, wonderful. It's diverse, wonderful. But is it good? What are the actors like? What's the music? And what's the music like? What are the set pieces like? You know, how well is it written?
I mean, look, Aquafina doesn't fill me with confidence. Put it that way.
The first trailer for the Eternals, like every review you saw was like, "Oh my god, the representation! There was so much representation." That's all they took away from the trailer.
Yeah, but the thing is, if you take away representation, what else is there? There's nothing there. You know?
Well, that's it. That's it. I mean, but to be honest, with the Eternals, I mean, I switched off the moment I found out Kumail Nanjiani was going to be in it. I can't stand him.
He has his stick, which is weird to see him all like I don't know if I can take I don't know if he can pull off this whole superhero thing.
No, I don't think. But I mean, he's the type of person who complained about toxic masculinity, and here he is, getting buff for a role, embodying all the toxic masculine traits. So it's like
somewhat ironic, isn't it?
Yeah, it's somewhat ironic. It's like, where the hell are your standards?
Well, hopefully they change. Hopefully now principles. That he's lived the other side, he's like, you know what? Maybe I was wrong.
Maybe
growth.
We have to keep in mind that people do change. They are allowed to change. Mm-hmm. They should be allowed to change as well. So maybe he has. I doubt it.
I for one am cynical, but hey ho.
By the way, like that Eternals, like the second trailer, people were like, "See, they explained why they didn't help out with Thanos." Like, no.
That's not an explanation. That's a hand wave.
Lampshading at best. Like, what they said was like they're only allowed to deal with deviants or whatever, right? And then in the same trailer, they're like, you protect what you love. So I tweeted out like, yes, unless it's a threat from Loki, Thanos, whatever that thing was in Thor 2, the Macarena. Like, there's so many things that you did not protect anyone from. But
I'm gonna be mildly controversial here, but I actually can't stand Loki. Loki gets on my nerves.
That show was horrible.
I'm not talking about the show. I actually really dislike the character in general. Really? Yeah. Oh, I mean, Tom Hiddleston is fine, but I just can't stand the character in general. He annoys me. He just gets on my nerves.
A greasy little slime ball.
Yep.
Yeah, it's kind of his thing though. Like,
Yeah. To be fair, yeah, that is his thing, and I don't like it.
what y'all think
I
of
don't know.
Thor
I
Ragnarok?
just think he's got, as Loki, he's probably got about as much charisma as a shoe.
Thor Ragnarok, when I first saw it, I really enjoyed it.
Loved it.
As time is going on, and Taika Waititi keeps opening his fat bucking mouth, I'm starting to view the film more less and less favorably.
Okay. So the thing with Taika Waititi, I love all of his stuff. Like I loved What We Do in the Shadows. I loved his In Search of the Wilderners or whatever. That New Zealand one that he did. Yeah. Beat me, like all except for the that one. I didn't really care for that one.
Don't mention the war.
Yeah, right. But I think like so he makes these comments like I'll destroy all your shit, baby. All your whatever.
I mean, unless he's
But
actually
has he?
being a troll.
He is.
Yeah, you got a point.
Honestly,
Unless he's-
given
that's him,
his particular reputation, he's not going to be destroying any mythos anytime soon. I don't think so. I think Me Too will destroy him first, but that's just my thought.
Yeah.
That's just my thoughts.
What I'm saying is like the things that he says, I think he really is a troll because if you look at his work, like I've never.
Well, look, that's also a key. That's genuine. I mean, that's how I read it in general. I mean, I'm used to Kiwis anyway. I read that as a thing because that's just New Zealand humor.
Mm-hmm.
New Zealand and Australian humor is very troll-like. You've just got to roll with it.
It didn't bother me a bit. And people were like,
no, he was just being a dick.
Yeah,
that's all.
I agree. Now, what is funny though is that there's a thing in MCU now where a woman, even a villain like Hela, cannot be beaten by a
that's right,
guy.
because that's right. Thor didn't beat Hela in the movie. It was Surtur. He just sat on her or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh,
But no, I actually
like.
that's probably Kate Blanchett was probably the best part of that film. To be honest, I like Kate Blanchett.
Oh, dude, I thought it was great. I liked it a lot, and
because Kate Blanchett doing Campia, I just think it's really funny. I just think it's funny. She's such a serious actress, but going really funny actually I think really works for her. But that's just me. Carl Urban was funny too. I think he's funny. So
yeah, I think, and I think all of it really pays off in Infinity War when Thor has that, because throughout all the movies that you see him in, he always used humor as a deflection.
Yeah.
And it pays off in Infinity War when he has that moment to finally slow down and it starts to sink in that he has lost everyone. And to see him, like, I think that was made even more impactful because of Ragnarok.
Yeah, I quite like that bit where he breaks down over Jane.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that was funny, but yeah, that was just me.
I did like the bit where he reunited with his mother.
Yeah, that was
in
nice.
Asgard, and he goes, "I am still worthy." Yeah, that was kind
and
of
she
nice.
goes ahead and tells him to eat a salad.
Yeah, people were not happy with that one either.
Good God. Anyway,
Why not? Is it fat shaming?
Yes, actually.
They had a problem with the adopted line, which I thought was one of the funniest things he's ever said. And I'm adopted. You know what I mean? Like, I loved it. Like, I thought it was a great line. Like, he's like, he is Asgardian. He killed like 32 people in the past 2 days. He's adopted.
Just because he's adopted, yeah.
So good. But I really like Chris Hemsworth a lot. He's getting a little heat right now.
What for?
Well, because he was surfing on your beach with one of the
if he's in Sydney, if he was surfing down Bondi, then he'd be in trouble. But
yeah. What was that last one?
Bondi.
That's it. I think
Bondi Beach. Yeah, that's Sydney.
Sure, I thought it was
No.
Victoria. That was
No, it's not Victoria either. I forgot the name of it.
No, because you and I are in Queensland, Nick. So Sydney's down 1, and then Victoria's right at the bottom, and then you go down across the sea to Tasmania, where people have 2 heads and no teeth. So yeah.
Oh. Let's see. It was in looking it up. Okay, Australia. Yeah, I know that part. It was oh yeah, by the way, he was approached to endorse the VAC campaign. He was like, nope.
Yeah, did he say fuck no? I can imagine that. Yeah. I can imagine that. Because he's kind of like the Hemsworth are kind of
Byron
like
Bay?
Byron Bay, yeah. Like dare I say it, the Hemsworth are kind of like rich hippies, so sort of, hippie-ish. Yeah, Byron Bay is kind of it's known for like your surfer dudes and your hippies and yeah, that kind of thing. Yeah.
Maybe he got away with it because it's sport,
Yeah, well, he got away with it because Extraction was badass.
I liked Extraction.
I
loved it too. Loved it. Give me more of those simple stories. You know what I mean? Where
yeah, stories don't have to be complicated.
Yeah, they really don't.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because like the people that are writing them, the people that are writing them aren't capable of writing complicated stories. So why are you trying? Whatever her name is.
All you need, honestly, you don't need 2.5 hours to do anything. All you need is 90 minutes, pare down the story to its most essential parts, and go from there.
And any background detail about the character should be incidental.
Or implied.
What was it? There was I think the Suicide Squad did that really well. Like you got to know the characters very quickly, once you get past the people on the beach. Like it felt genuine too. It didn't take a lot of time. It reminded me a lot of Speed. How in Speed, like you really get to know everyone on the bus without it being forced. Like you'd have flashbacks and all this other bullshit and all this like exposition. Don't do everything.
I think I spoke to Nick about this the other day. You don't do everything one at a time. You do everything so it's nice and that it's all tied up together,
Yeah. Like with Bloodsport and Ratatouille, they're back and forth. You get information on both of them.
Exactly.
In a conversation. It was a natural conversation. I really like the Suicide Squad. The movie is completely bananas and it falls apart in so many different ways, but the characters were so much fun. It makes it all worth it. My opinion.
Yeah, I haven't seen it, so I can't say anything about it. So. No, that's good.
The characters are great.
No, that's great. I'm glad someone's enjoying something these days.
Yeah, man, it's tough. Like there's not many things that come out like that Stillwater movie with Matt Damon. It's the reason why I don't want to watch The Green Knight because fuck, dude, Stillwater was so depressing. Oh, and it's so long too. My God, is it long?
I think the last movie I watched that was anywhere near probably about 3 hours was the Earth of Mankind. That was about 3 hours long, and that was an Indonesian movie. That had a bit of a sad ending. That was depressing. But no, I don't usually hang around for 3 hours. I mean, it's not necessary to really. You gotta be really into it to hang around for that long.
Yeah, like the Pearl Harbor. We watched the Michael Bay Pearl Harbor. Oh man, I was missing my girlfriend too. Like as soon as because the first hour and a half is just the love story. By the way, she's like, we could skip that whole guy. She guessed everything 5 minutes into the movie. She goes, oh, okay. So he's going to go off. She's going to fall in love with him. Oh, she's going to have someone's baby.
See, that's
bam, bam, bam,
that's
bam,
also the problem. That's also the problem with a lot of writing these days.
Yeah.
You want to be sure when you write something, and I'm making no comparisons to my own writing here because I'm not a genius. I'm just saying that what you want to do is, if you're really clever, what you want to do is you want to write things in such a way that you can't cut them out. You want to make sure they're absolutely essential. Everything you give, everything you reveal, everything you say about a character has to form plot, character, and so on. And you want to make sure that it's so tightly woven together that you literally can't pull, you can't pull it apart, because if you remove one scene, you're going to make the whole plot fall apart. So you want to make sure it's all essential.
Mm-hmm. But so Pearl Harbor, yeah, hour and a half of all that, and then as soon as like the first missile gets dropped, I'm like, I pause it. I'm like, I don't know if I can make it. She's like, don't you fucking dare! I've been waiting for shit to blow up.
I was much the same. Look, I'm a huge Tolkien nerd. I love Lord of the Rings. I love The Hobbit. I love all that stuff. But I was very much the same with the first Hobbit movie. I mean, it should not take an hour and a half to get out of the Shire, for God's sake. But then again, Peter Jackson is known for really overblown movies. I mean, look at King Kong, for example.
Man, I've tried to go back and watch it a couple of times. It's a chore. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
No, I get it. No, I actually much prefer, say, Lord of the Rings to The Hobbit anyway, but that's just me. But no, in terms of like King Kong or something, my God, that's a long film. That's a long film.
You know what was good? Greenland. That was really good for a disaster movie.
Yes, actually it was.
Yes,
it was good.
Greyhound was okay. I'm just going over like the 2020 movies.
Are they doing a sequel to Greenland? I thought I heard that they were doing
I heard so
I
too.
believe they are.
It's kind of weird. Like,
I don't really know how that's going to work. But no, I actually quite liked the movie. I thought that was all right. It was pretty good. Did the job.
I wasn't as big on Bill and Ted as everyone else. I was like, it's fine.
It's not my thing, I'm afraid.
1917 relied strictly on, like, ooh, look at the one shot. It's not really a one shot, but look, it's a one shot.
Oh, that's that war film that
yeah,
that did the really long. Yeah, I know the one. Yeah.
I liked The Hunt. Probably in it. By the way, female protagonist. Man, I liked the movie. There were some moments I'm like, shut the fuck up. The Outpost was one of the best movies the past quite a few years. Man, that movie was amazing.
What was the one, Nikki? What was the one that Dad went and saw? What did he go see?
Oh shit! What did he go see?
He went and saw the Mortal Kombat movie, but he didn't have much to say about that. But
no, he saw something more recently than that.
Not Jungle Cruise. No, not Jungle Cruise. No way.
No, he saw Jungle Cruise.
But no, there was something else with that as well.
Excuse
Oh
me.
God, I can't remember. Some action film, I think. Never mind.
Did I ever tell you I got to talk to Rod Laurie, the director of The Outpost?
Oh, nice.
He was cool dude, man. Talked to him on a stream one time. He also directed like The Last Castle.
Oh yes, I know that movie. Yep.
And Straw Dogs as well.
I really like that movie. The Last Castle was really good.
You should check out The Outpost. It's on Netflix. It's fucking amazing.
Now let me just check if The Outpost was actually on Australian Netflix.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because different regional thingies.
It's such a like realistic depiction of like being in the army.
It's not available.
Oh, it's really good. And yes, Benny Loves You is one of the best movies that have come out in the last couple of years. That is correct. I keep telling you assholes to watch Benny Loves You, and you refuse to do it.
Isn't this the first time you've mentioned it?
No. Are you kidding me?
I probably wasn't listening.
I missed.
Benny Loves You is the one with the weird killer puppet thing.
Weird. There's nothing weird about love.
Oh, that thing. Oh, that completely slipped my mind.
Dude, legit, my girlfriend cried probably 3 times in that movie over that goddamn puppet. Bawling.
I don't know what to make of that information.
It's a good movie, dude. Like that movie makes you care more about that fucking psychotic homicidal puppet than anything Marvel has done since Infinity War.
Goodness me. That's something.
Dude, I'm telling you, Benny Loves You is great.
Sorry, I just noticed who's in it. Greg Page. Sam?
Who is
the Yellow Wiggle.
Really? Are you kidding?
Yeah.
What? Really?
Okay. Yeah. That's hilarious. Okay.
The yellow one, that's not Poe. Poe's purple. Tinkly Winkly. That one's
No,
pink.
not the Teletubbies, the Wiggles.
Oh, the Wiggles. Oh.
Yeah. And we're not talking about the new Wiggles with the whole non-binary, gender fluid, whatever nonsense. No, we're talking about the old Wiggles.
Yeah.
Back in the 90s.
Beep, beep, honk, honk. In Big Red Car. That one?
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, that's it. It's toot toot chugga chugga big red car. Yeah.
Oh, my bad. Sorry. Alrighty. Well, that's gonna do it for me, man. Thanks so much for coming on here. I was struggling without. I can't do these by myself. I don't know how people.
No, it's great. Thanks for inviting us.
Of course. No, thanks for being here. Thanks to everybody that was here in the chat or watching on replay. You should be here live. Stop bullshitting. Yeah. Y'all have anything? Here, let me post.
Just the usual stuff. I think the last thing we posted on YouTube was a response to an article about Why the Last Man and all that stuff. If you haven't, please go and give it a watch. Like, comment, subscribe. You know the deal. I'm not going to force you. You don't have to, but it'd be much appreciated in any case.
We are writing down everyone's names that are in the chat right now. And if we don't see you subscribe to their channel, you will be banned.
Yes, I'm going to fly across the sea. I'm going to fly across the sea. I'm going to go into your house. I'm going to grab your pet, cat, dog, whichever happens to be, and I'm going to cut out their heart with a spoon, and I'm going to eat it in front of you.
I was just going to ban you from their channel that you
that too.
Subscribe to. A little bit different.
Yes, well, I like my way better. I don't know.
That's funny. Yeah, culture's great, man. He does his thing on Street Smarts, which you forget that he's there sometimes, but when he was in Vegas, I was like, oh man, like we really missed him and his aura of negativity that he does.
Oh, culture's great. Don't badmouth culture.
I did it. That's what he does. That's his character. That's his bit on Street Smarts is to be like, I'm sad casino. This movie's bad. Except for like this last movie, the first part of it, he was really into it because like these bees like turn people into zombies, and then like one of them like took off his own head and threw. It was just fucking nuts. But whoa, what? I guess, man. I don't know. I don't know what he sold out to. If he did, I hope he takes me with him. Depending on what we're selling out to. Anyway, so that's it. Oh, I have an outro. I haven't got to play this one in a while. It's one of my favorites. All right. Bye, everybody. Don't forget to subscribe. We're going to be banned.
See ya.
Listen now, Mr. Kansas Law Dog. Law don't go around here. Savvy?
Hey, law dog, law don't go around here. And I say, law doggy, law don't go around here.
I want you to know it's over.
Well, bye.